students, now we are going to see your 4th unit poem Aesop's The Ant and the Cricket. Aesop fables or the Aesophica is a collection of fables credited to Aesop, a slave and storyteller believed to have lived in ancient Greece between 620 and 564 BCE. Of diverse origins, the stories associated with his name have descended to modern times through a number of sources and continue to be reinterpreted in different verbal registers and in popular as well as artistic media. Now we are going to see about Aesop. This is Aesop's statue, Hellenistic statue thought to depict Aesop art collection. He was born in 620 BCE. He died at 564 BCE, Delphi, Greece. Nationality, Greek. Genre, fable. Notable works, number of fables, now collectively known as Aesop fables. Definition of a fable. The word fable is derived from Latin word fibula, which means a story, and a derivative of the word fare, which means to speak. Fable is literary device that can be defined as a concise and a brief story intended to provide a moral lesson at the end. Few short stories in Aesop's fables are The Grasshopper and the Ant, Tortoise and the Hare, The Fox and the Crow, Building the Cat, The Wolf and Seven Kids, Little Red Riding Hood, The Ugly Duckling, Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, Hansel and Gretel. Now moving into your poem The Ant and the Cricket. Stanza 1. A silly young cricket, accustomed to sing through the warm sunny months of gay summer and spring, began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and winter was come. Not a crumb to be found on the snow-covered ground. Not a flower could he see. A silly young cricket, accustomed to sing through the warm sunny months of gay summer and spring. Silly. What do you mean by silly? Silly means foolish. Cricket. What is cricket? Cricket is a small jumping insect which is green in color. What it is doing? The silly cricket, it is in the habit. Accustomed means habit. Habit of singing through the warm, that is warm, mild hot months of sunny months. Sunny months means during the warm months of summer and spring. Who is singing? The silly young cricket. It is singing during the warm months of summer and spring. Began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and winter was come. So it began to complain. Complaining means it began to report, making a report. What it reports? Oh, the winter came. There is no food in my cupboard. No food. My cupboard is empty. So it is empty. So it begins to complain that winter was come. Not a crumb to be found. What do you mean by crumb? Crumb means a piece of bread. His cupboard was empty and winter was come. The cricket realized that the winter season has come. How will be the winter season? Fully covered with snow. So there is no food outside, not a crumb to be found on the snow-covered ground. So all the ground outside is covered with the snow. Not a flower could he see. Okay, let me eat a flower. So there is no flower because of winter season. Not a leaf on a tree. Oh, what will become, says the cricket of me. So he could not find even a leaf to eat for him. Oh, what will become, says the cricket of me. What will become to me if there is no food? I will be finding starvation. What do you mean by starvation? Starvation means remaining without food. So I'll be remaining without food. Oh, what can I do? Like that it feels. Who is feeling? Cricket is feeling. So once there lived a little foolish cricket. It was in the habit of singing during the warm months of summer and spring. But the ants saved enough food. They worked very hard and saved enough food for the rainy season. The cricket leads a carefree life by singing and spending the time very happily. He also advises the ant to live life happily. But once the winter came, the cricket found that his cupboard was empty. Where he used to store things, that is, the cupboard was empty. So it started complaining. Being the winter season, the earth was fully covered with the snow. The cricket could not see a piece of bread. There was not a single leaf on the ground. But the ant saved enough food for its rainy season. Now I'll ask you questions. What is the meaning of silly? Silly means foolish. Who is very silly? The cricket is very silly. What is a cricket? Cricket is a small jumping insect. Who accustomed to sing? Cricket is accustomed to sing. What is the meaning of accustomed? Accustomed means happy. In what are the season mentioned here in the first stanza? Sunny and summer. Sunny, summer and spring. Why the cricket started complaining? Because the winter season came. What happened in the winter season? The ground is covered with the snow, and he found that not even a crumb is found on the ground, and his cupboard is empty. What are the things he looked for? He looked for flower and also leaves on the tree. Who is mentioned in the first stanza? Cricket. Does he found a leaf on the tree? No, he does not found a leaf on the tree. Now to the next stanza. At last by starvation and famine made bold, all dripping with wet and all trembling with cold, away he set off to a miserly ant, to see if, to keep him alive, he would grant him shelter from rain and a mouthful of grain. He wished only to borrow, he would repay it tomorrow. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. At last by starvation and famine made bold. What do you mean by starvation? Starvation means without food, patni. Famine na panjam. Scarcity of food. Made bold. Made bold to whom? The cricket. The cricket was made bold because of starvation and famine, all dripping with wet. It was completely wet with waters because of the winter season, and all trembling with cold. It was fully trembling, shivering because of the winter season, because of the cold winter season. Away he set off to a miserly ant. So he started from his place to meet the ant, which is miserly. Miserly means mean. அதாவது கஞ்சம்னு சொல்லுவோம். Mean. It. Who went to meet ant? The cricket went to meet ant. To see if, to keep him alive, he would grant him shelter from rain. to see if he wanted to know whether the ant to keep him alive. Him here represents the cricket. To see if to keep him alive, to keep the cricket alive, he would grant him. Here the he represent the ant. Would grant him. Him represent the cricket. Give what do you mean by shelter? Shelter means a safe place for staying. To see if to keep him alive, he would grant him shelter from rain and a mouthful of grain. Grain means for eating. Food grains. So the cricket wanted the ant to help him by providing him shelter and grain. He wished only to borrow. He would repay it tomorrow. Repay means return. He would return that tomorrow. He would repay it tomorrow. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. If the ant did not help him, the cricket will die. How will he die? He will die because of starvation and sorrow, that is hunger and grief. So the cricket felt very unhappy because of the season. He started worrying about himself. He worried that what will happen to him without any food. Finally, the extreme hunger and famine made him bold. With dripping wet and cold, it went to meet the ant if he could give anything to keep him alive. But the ant was miserly. What the cricket wanted to know if the mean ant would give him shelter from the rain and food to protect him from starvation. Now your questions. What made the cricket bold? Starvation and famine made the cricket bold. Why did the cricket drip and tremble? Because of snow and rain which is falling, the cricket began to tremble. What is the meaning of tremble? Tremble means shivering. So where he went to meet cricket ant. He went to meet ant. How is the ant? The ant is miserly. What would keep him alive? Food grain to eat and shelter from rain would keep him alive. Whom did the cricket want to meet? The cricket wanted to meet the ant. Why he wants to meet ant? Because he likes to ask for food and shelter. Will he repay it? Yes, he will repay it tomorrow. What is he struggling with? He is struggling with starvation and sorrow. Now we move to the next stanza. The cricket asked, no? So the ant replies. Says the ant to the cricket, I am your servant and friend, but we ants never borrow, we ants never lend. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing by when the weather was warm? Quoth the cricket, not I. My heart was so light that I sang day and night. On hearing the cricket words, the ant made its reply. Says the ant to the cricket, it is replying. Who is replying? The ant is replying. I am your servant and friend. So, my dear cricket, I am means the ant. Here represents ant. I am your friend and also servant. But we ants never borrow, we ants never lend. So, do you know the one thing that we are not accustomed? Accustomed means habit of borrowing from others and lending anything from others. Borrowing means getting something from anything from anybody, and lending means anything to anybody, giving anything to anybody. So we won't borrow and we won't lend. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing by when the weather was warm? The ant wanted to know whether the cricket lay means saved. Save anything, save nothing by when the weather was warm. When the weather, the spring and the summer season, did you save anything? Did you save anything? Why you didn't save anything? Asked the ant. Quoth the cricket. Quoth means said. Quoth the cricket, not I. No, I didn't save anything. My heart was so light that I sang day and night. The cricket said his heart was very light because of the season. The nature was so beautiful, and the season was very best season. So I was very happy and I was light-hearted. Light means happy. I was light-hearted. So I sang day and night, said the cricket. For all nature looked gay, you sang, sir, you say, go then, says the ant, and dance winter away. So, for all nature looked gay. Gay means happy. Gay means happy. Now the ant replies to the cricket. So, sir, you said you are singing in the summer season. So, you say the nature was very happy. It was light-hearted. You say you was light-hearted. So spend your winter here with happiness, says the cricket, and shut the door to the cricket. The poor cricket was turned away. The cricket went to Ant's house to get some help. The cricket said that if the ant refused to give him food and shelter, he would die of hunger and grief. On hearing this, the ant made its reply, my dear cricket, I may be your friend and servant, but we ants never borrow and never lend. That is, we are not accustomed to borrow anything from others. We are not lending to others. We don't lend to others. The ant wanted to know what the cricket saved anything when the weather was fine and pleasant. The cricket said that he did not save anything in the pleasant summer while the ant was saving for future. The cricket, which is very light-hearted, spend the summer and spring with light-hearted. So he says he sang day and night because the nature was very pleasant. The ant was surprised to hear the reply of the cricket. He said, dear cricket, did you sing in summer and spring? The ants and also the ant says, now go and dance in winter. Thus ending, he hastily lifted the wicket and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. Folks call this a fable. I will warrant it true. Some crickets have 4 legs and some have 2. Thus ending, he hastily lifted the wicket and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. Thus ending, at the end, he here represents the ant. He hastily means quickly lifted the wicket. Wicket means small door. He closed the door and out of the door, outside the door, turned means he is getting back. The poor little cricket, he goes back without shelter and food. Folks call this a fable. Folks means people. People call this a fable. Fable is a moral story. I will warrant it true. But it is actually true. Some crickets have 4 legs. Some crickets have 4 legs. The original crickets have 4 legs and some have 2. Here the poet in a sarcastic manner represents the human being who do not save for future. He calls them as 2-legged crickets. The moral is, life is not predictable and it is a good idea to be prepared for future.